looking around like you're gonna be like surprising the audience. I'm about to hit it now. You ready?
Okay. Is that a bluff? I don't know.
And go.
Uh,
Yeah, we've been live for like I don't know how long now.
10 minutes. All of the pre-show. Yeah. See, I was going to work in somewhere there, guys, about being schooled. So there you go. Schooled on YouTube nonsense. There you go. If I come back to school right now.
Mm.
That was the joke.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because the academy is in session.
Oh, okay,
What
gotcha.
do they
Yeah,
say?
yeah, yeah.
No, it's not academy. It'd be class in session. There you go.
Yeah, something like that.
What was your universities called in Canada? Because I know in like high school, it's America vernacular. But what's like university? Or like how's it framed in your neck of the woods?
Well, it's high school, and you can go to college, or you can go to university.
Good. Same as us. Because college is
Yes,
like the less formal.
yes, it's usually shorter too. And college is like, or university is like 4 years. College is sometimes 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had sixth form, which was college but in the same school, and they were normally more education based, whereas colleges were often like this is a college that dedicated more towards carpentry. It's often more skill based. So
Yes.
and then university after that if you want to, uh, and sometimes you had to like do a college course to then get enough points. Then yeah, I was
Did you do
schooling
it in
me.
space? Did your school go places? Did it take off and go
Um,
into space?
well, no, but it was in a hill, so it went down. You could walk.
Mm.
You could just walk a corridor, and you actually like change what level you're on. Yeah, you went from like if you entered the one side building, you start on the ground floor, and if you just walked to the other end, you were now on the fifth floor or fourth. In the other, yeah, because it's on a hill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just flat walk on. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, that was great. Really like that building. It's a good building. It's not about that though,
Oh,
shit.
oh, we are talking about Starfleet Academy though. That's like a
Yes.
school, right?
Yes. I'm excited. Go check out our edited review, of course, today because it is, condensed, efficient, 13 minutes and 46 seconds. Go
And
check it
edited.
out. Oh, Stuart, you're going to pimp something. What are you going to pimp and how are you going to pimp it?
Sylvia. Oh, sorry, not pimping her today. Um, tomorrow, we are doing an anniversary special live. It's not a drunk yards necessarily. I mean, I might have a drink. I don't know, but
That is
it's going to be
negotiable, yes, but it's not intended.
yes, yes. It's going to be an anniversary, a Trek Yards anniversary special. We just hang out and talk about Trek Yards and have a good time. And it's going to start an hour early. It's going to start at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and yeah, go till the regular time, like about 3 hours. We're thinking. So
Yeah,
join us if you're
a
able to.
wanted a sober time as well as the drunk, which is coming,
Hmm.
but wanted the nice gentle one as well to kind of celebrate, to talk back, and then of course you can make us get messy in the other one. Oh
Hmm.
dear. Yeah. Time be passing, Stuart. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think 2016 you would have 24 2014? 24 Jesus Christ. What do you think 2014 you'd have said? Like just after we met and we filmed episode 1 and 2 and 3, right? We're just on the first batch.
Hmm.
And then someone told you there's going to be an academy show in the 31st century with kids ish. Like, what if you can think about what do you think you would say? Like classic you when there's no Trek on TV, Beyond was coming but not here yet. What do you think you would have said?
That's Oh, I said that's awesome. They've been talking about that since the 80s. So it'd be cool to actually see that. But 31st century, that's a leap. Huh, interesting. I'm excited, is what I would say. Now, if you told me there'd be a show called Scouts, where it was like 3 minutes of them shooting asteroids with stop signs and rubber duckies, and that's Star Trek, I'd be like, what have you been smoking? And that should probably be outlawed because what? So there you go.
Fair
What about you? What would you have said back in the day
back in the day.
about Starfleet Academy?
11 years ago when I was young. Yeah, I think it. I really like how you phrased it, actually. That's a really good way of saying it. I think yes, in theory, it would feel similar to the TNG jump, right? Obviously,
Mhm.
Trek moves forward,
Yeah.
and if we were locked in the spiral of Trek is only these number of years, then jumping forward is a logical thing. Makes sense. It could all be future-y, and you can have all the floating things and holograms, etc. Yeah. But of course, having seen the future and knowing how uninteresting it is, relatively speaking, right? Relatively, it's not quite that bold possible future. Uh, it's not a
Now,
Schrodinger's show. It's a well, I know the zone, I know the world. It's like it's all right. We'll see.
now, if you had told me that Robert Picard was going to be in as the Doctor, and it was going to be in the 31st century, the 32nd century, be like, wow, that's awesome.
Very good
I was,
thinking. Yeah.
I think I was much more of much more enthusiastic back then about new Star Trek things than I am
Mm.
now.
Well, that's the thing. When you watch the old shows, you're very cognizant that there's a lot of not good episodes, but you can just watch it, mid enjoy it, and then like two later, there's a really good episode of say TNG or Voyager or DS9. Like that's it's a big flow, and so you remember the highlights without necessarily remembering all
Mhm.
the lowlights, and that's fine. But now
Mhm.
when there's only 10 episodes, and if two are good in a season, like actually good, you're like, well, the proportion is so much lower, quality not quality, or at least medium. And if that happens consecutively again and again and again, and the writing just is diminished in quality, of course the assumption of quality is lower. Like we were surprised by Stranger Worlds, we were surprised by Prodigy, tremendous, but we know Discovery, which is its like biggest flaw. This shows that it's based on that.
But we're here today to talk about the trailer that came out of New York Comic Con.
Yes, get your
We got to
thoughts,
see
comments, feedback,
more.
and PayPal your thoughts as well. Of course, PayPal's helped the show tremendously, and we get a hugely better chunk of that. So if you can, please do your thoughts, comments, questions, and do let us know. I'll start a poll and then go share. So interested to see what you guys think.
All the things. Uh, Devo says, yes, Starfleet has a war college. You have to learn from the past in order not to repeat it. Perfect. Well, we'll talk about that, I'm sure. All right, guys. So, first of all, when he's done with the poll, make sure you go vote. Make sure you
Okay,
hit the
see you in
like
a sec.
button. Yes. Make sure you go hit that like button and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Even if you were subscribed before, make sure you're subscribed still because YouTube tends to unsubscribe people and that's not cool. So anyway, so just make sure you're subscribed. Click the notification bell icon to all so you don't miss any content from us, whether it be edited or live. We do a lot of live shows and love hanging out with you guys and getting your input on things. We've got a great community and you guys are all awesome. So do all the things to make sure that you're part of that, subscribe and all that jazz. Now, you can help us out on a monthly basis as well by joining the channel. There's a join button down there on YouTube, or you can head on over to Patreon/Trekyards, which is also another way to support us on a monthly basis. And again, greatly appreciated. You can always PayPal and super chat in during these lives. We read them all, so you do get your voice out there. No matter what you want to say, we will read it. So we're not going to ignore it. So you can make us say whatever you want us to, essentially. So you help us out in any way you can, and join us for the lives where we do ranks and polls and votes and stuff like that, because those are all super fun and it's a really great way to get a gauge on the community and what you guys are thinking. So do all the things. Also, in the description of every video, there are links to the Teespring and the TeePublic store, and they are both really cool. They got some really cool stuff in them, whether it be Trekyards related or not. So go check those links out, and just clicking the link makes a big difference as well. So, yeah. So anyway, we'll talk about this trailer and all the stuff we saw in it, and have a good 2 hours of discussion. And like I said, join us tomorrow for our not drunkyards, for our just anniversary live special. Um, where we'll just pretend with Trekyards and 11 years of Trekyards. So, anyways, you guys can participate or share your favorite memories or just tune in to wish us a happy anniversary. We'd really appreciate that as well. So, make sure you're here tomorrow early, starting early times, special time, 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, you've been told. So, all right.
I'm back,
Perfect timing.
baby.
He's back.
Hello. All right. What are people saying? 'Cause I'm genuinely very curious.
Well, I got a super chat and a thing from Chuck A here. So let me read
Super.
those real quick.
Yeah.
Olivia, $5. What I want is more Sam, Stuart, and Trekyards. Happy anniversary. Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it. Gosh knows how
Yes.
long you've been here, because time flies, and we love our class acts that keep staying with us. It's great.
I think Olivia's probably been here for about 7 years, maybe. Not since the beginning, but quite a long time. I'm rounding that up because I think maybe 3 or 4 years, but I know that's not true because everything I think happened 3 or 4 years ago was like 8 years ago. So anyway, thank you, Olivia. Chuck A, TNG fanatic, member for 66 months at the rank of lieutenant. Thank you, Lieutenant. I'm hoping Starfleet Academy is good. Mixed feelings on the trailer. Happy 11th anniversary, Stuart and Samuel. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Be here to celebrate us tomorrow.
Yes.
Discuss things and bobs and things.
And go vote on the poll, guys. What do you think of this trailer?
Yeah.
Liked it, loved it, it's okay, or just meh. So what?
And before we jump in, I'll bring this up tomorrow as well, because that's what I think, just while people are putting their thoughts and whatnot. If you recall, the other day after our previous live, I had a poll up about, is Discovery a good season of TV? The direct poll was Discovery Season 1 a good season of television and of Star Trek? And our poll, we had, I think, like 50 votes by the end of that as a quick poll. That was 80-ish% no, 20% yes, if you recall. And I instantly put that on the YouTube, and I with 547 votes in 4 days,
The
results are 81% no and 19% yes.
Damn.
So almost the exact same metric, and it has not changed from the 80s and teens. Any day it's been up. So if that's, I mean, obviously only 500 people, but like the fact that that's the metric for both lives, almost to a T, that feels like a consistent thing.
Yeah. 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Absolutely. With 33 votes on that as well, which is pretty fun. And we'd like to ask you the hard questions. So yes, let us know what do you think of this trailer. We're going to do it shot by shot, scene by scene, break it down, discuss it, and find all the sneaky facts. We've done a breakdown today. We're going to do a set of more internal breakdowns tomorrow and then release those as we do. Do make sure to watch them, because otherwise, why do them, right? And if you want your direct support to go towards us, super chats are fantastic, but we get 30-40% more via PayPal, and those absolutely go a super long way. So if you can, please do let us know. Yeah, what do you guys think of the poll? Raj, cautiously optimistic. Yes, that is definitely a mantra we try and utilize. We do.
What's our mantra? What do we try to do?
Cautiously optimistic. Fans are reiterating that to us.
Mm.
As a mantra. Alright, the question that everyone waits for every single live. Stuart, what do you think of this trailer?
I'll get right to those super chats. Thank you, Samuel.
As I said,
Sussy Guru 2000, €5. The trailer certainly confirmed my low expectations. The very first scene elicited an oh no. But of the ship? Of the landed Athena?
maybe.
We'll talk about that in a second. Olivia, $5. I came in a bit after your first Oberth class was posted. Became a mod in March of 2020.
Oh
Cool.
my god, that was already 5 years ago. That's crazy.
All right. So now the part everybody waits for.
Stuart, what do you think of the trailer?
Starts now.
I was underwhelmed.
Oh. So low than whelmed.
Maybe.
So there you go.
Well, I don't know. See, that's the thing. I watched it and I was expecting something, some kind of hook, something really cool to catch me, and I just got nothing. And then I got like heavy romance vibes and like sex scenes and lots of kissing, and it's like, okay, cool. Kind of exactly what I expected, unfortunately, and nothing that I didn't expect. Now, I did like the Giamatti character. We kind of got a vibe for that. Him and this going after this kid, and this kid is the crutch that this whole story rests on, because Holly Hunter, I forget the kid's name now, Jaden or something. Anyways, fine. Um, so Holly Hunter finds this kid after the times and brings her to Starfleet Academy, and so it's his journey. And the Paul Giamatti thing is like a shadow over that, so that's cool. It feels more of a personal story, revenge type story, than opposed to like a galaxy destroying threat. So that's awesome. That's what we need more of in Star Trek. We don't need, and I hope it's not 10 episodes of this story. I'm sure it will be, but I hope it's not. Um, I mean, I was kind of like, after I watched it, and then I watched it again today. I've only watched it twice, 3 times, actually 3 times. Sorry, it's not fair. And that's not that awesome. Holly Hunter's in it a lot. Still can't stand her. Can't stand her voice. Um, got to see Tilly, which was great. A little unexpected, but that was nice. We got Picardo, but I was waiting for something at the end. It's like a good, I guess, stinger or whatever they call it. To like, and there's just nothing. Just Paramount Plus was what that
I
was.
feel like we
So
got accustomed to that with Picard, in that Picard season 1 had 7 as the sting, and it was like, yeah, like it was such a big mic drop moment. I
yeah.
think we had it once before, but I guess you can't do it with Stranger Worlds and Discovery because they can't bring back legacies in the same way. But
Well,
like,
as you said
yeah,
with this one, like I would have loved to see more of the Doctor. So a sting of at the end of please state the nature of the teaching emergency or something. Just an audio clip even would have been kind of cool, but nothing like that. So yeah, I don't know. I wasn't thrilled. I wasn't excited by this. Um, yeah, I don't even remember where I was when you first sent it to me. So I had a lot going on this weekend, and
yeah, I was thinking, oh shit, it came out, and we're so both unbelievably busy that we can't even spare 20 minutes to. It's like, nope. I'm
yeah,
like, one of the
you
few
s- you,
times
s-
like we just can't.
you sent me the Strange New Worlds clip and said very TOS
Yeah, just
esque vibes still, and then you sent me this, and I remember I was out at family or something because it was Thanksgiving this weekend here in Canada, and I'm like I can't watch these right now, so I just logged it away, watched them like hours later when I got home on my phone, just like that's okay, whatever. I
because
was
many a
done.
time we've jumped in, done live, or done. It's like, nope, we are
Yeah,
both fully booked up until which is here we are, here we
yeah,
are.
yeah.
Yeah, what do you
Yeah.
think? What do you think was the no hook? Fair enough. What was the biggest almost hook? Single thing, and this is the question for everyone in the chat.
Well, I enjoyed seeing more of the Athena. We actually got some more
Yeah.
clear views of that, which is great. Seeing Tilly was great. Um, I don't know. There's nothing that really. Also got X-Men vibes, where like if I go
Ooh.
too far, I'll hurt somebody or whatever. And he's like, see if I care. I don't care, whatever. And then next thing, she's like screaming, like it's like an X-Men kind of mutant thing going on. And it's like, for Christ's sake, it just that just immediately made me think of X-Men, and I'm like, I don't want to think of X-Men
Look,
when I'm
look.
watching Star Trek.
That might be Sahal's adopted daughter who gained his cry ability, right?
localized localized burn, put her on
I
a
am a
ship and just
dilithium, a child of the dilithium.
oh jeez. Yes, sir, we got an incoming hail on speakers. Ship's destroyed. Ah, shit.
It's Sahal's daughter. She sucks. Yes.
Yeah. No, I don't know. There's nothing that was almost in anything for me. I just wanted
Mm.
more out of this, and
Mm.
it felt a little bit lacking. So,
But not negative, right? Like you can be lack of excited, but I don't think the trailer invokes that this looks like crap. There's a line of like bad and uninteresting.
yeah,
Is that fair
the
to say?
negatives, yes, the negatives that I came out of it with is it felt very much like Discovery,
Hmm.
looked a lot like Strange New Worlds,
Yep.
and there's too much relationship bullshit with
Okay, so
the
there is a negative
naked
for you. Okay.
people caressing and then all the kissing at the end. It's like I didn't need to see this. This is not important to me. So anyway,
Okay. You have got negative then, relationship stuff. Fair
yes.
enough. All right. I'm ready. I'm
What
ready.
did you take out of it when you first saw this? Because I assume you watched it before you sent it to me.
No, as soon as I was I was actually
Okay.
I sent the link and I sent it to you, and then I watched it. I tend to
Okay.
if I do that, I tend to do it before I watch it, just because
Yeah.
autopilot, I
Yeah.
guess. No, I watched it. I was here. I was mid writing something. It came up, but I think I was waiting for it because the slew of stuff, like the Stranger Worlds clip is super underwhelming. It's just a nice clip. There's nothing. It's like the most 5 out of 10 thing you can show me. So I was like, there's
Mhm.
probably the trailer. I was happy there was. Yeah, it's a really weird one because it both looks to me cheap and a lot of stuff with a lot of stuff, and it's hard to explain why. If you sat me down for an hour and said break down the scenes, which I guess we're technically doing here, but I can probably explain why. But it looked a bit cheap. It's not a bad thing. Like teen dramas always are. That's because they're cheap. A little bit cheap. It did not look to me as if it had much of its own visual identity, which is a problem.
Mhm.
None of this is because it is bad. It's just I wasn't granted with a this looks like this. Like Stranger World is such a breath of fresh air. Wow, this is such an interesting art design. This is so distinct. This feels so close to Stranger Worlds. Which I said before, the bridge is just a set from Stranger Worlds. Even the uniforms I could see in Stranger Worlds with a bit of a really,
Yeah.
but you probably could. And because you've removed yourself so far in the future, where now the Trek uniforms are just a line on a grey jacket, and that's it. To make them, swap that with anything, and it would be a Starfleet jacket, right? That's all you have to do. There's a certain fan film element to it, right? As in, and I say that as kind of respectful to myself, I'm a fan filmmaker, but this would be very much like if you're a fan filmmaker and you had 5 million, and you knew Picardo because he's in several fan films, you knew him, and you could hire him, and you had to use sets at a university, but you could like modify them a little bit, and you could make really simple uniforms, but you didn't really have a costume design. You just sort of made something like a jacket with some right, and then a few guys that could do computer graphics with like holograms, and he filmed it, like but you're not, but you as a fan filmmaker in that regard weren't able to use the aesthetic of Trek, weren't able to use the stuff that you recognize. It's just its own thing that's so like, oh okay. But I don't see the Trek I know, but of course it's a Academy show. It's meant to be so different. So it's a really weird one, and they might be great characters. They might be great stories, but this is such a relatively uninteresting era for what should be the most interesting era in terms of post-burn, whatever. And like I said, it's very Stranger Worlds feeling. I mean, it's remarkably not advanced feeling for being the most advanced show ever and the hero era, right? Very strange. Nothing looked bad,
Yeah.
but there was no hook,
Mhm.
and it looked cheaper and safe, but not exciting. And I would have been fine if they took that giant leap and went for like, I don't know, like a really hardcore rom sex filled weird show that was like on a ship and it was about aliens. Like that could have been, I could have potentially given them credit for going that different, you know?
Mhm.
I don't know, right? But this felt not that.
Yeah.
Not as I want that, but at least that would be its own thing, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
It's a tricky one. And I don't even express his feelings though to you today because I'm evolving how I think as I go. So it's hard to
Yeah.
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 Oy.
Well, let's look into it. Let's get into it and break it down and see what we can see and discuss what we can discuss because there's probably
Oh,
a lot that's going to come out of
it's a
this.
lot of visuals, a lot,
Tab Extra throws in 20 krona. The most uninteresting era.
and it should be amazing. I would
Yeah.
have so loved a post-burn new ship that's going to all Federation member worlds and have them rejoin the Federation. And
Yeah.
each week is a new alien race. That would have been a great show.
I missed one. Sorry. Joe
Yes.
Brown, $5. One word to describe the trailer so far: indifferent. Yeah.
Yeah. But first shot, Athena, better CG than the first trailer. I like the scale. I like the
Mhm.
view. I like the lighting. I like the ship more now with the later views. But this is not a bad shot. It's artistic. There's a vision here, which I don't mind. What do you think?
Yeah. No, it looks good. The bridge looks like it should as well, which I
Oh, did they swap it?
pointed out.
Oh, they put
I
it
mean,
back in.
the top's got the correct
Ah,
covering. It just, I
Good.
mean, not that we saw the top in the other one that I complained about. It just didn't look unaltered at all. This actually gets a grand scope of San Francisco. You get to see some interesting buildings. And yeah, the Athena, I like the kind of the way it perches. That's kind of cool, honestly. Like I can see myself getting behind the ship idea. And is that thing taking us to this school? No, that thing is the school. It's like, haha. So,
Yeah, because you got me interested now because they're gonna tweak things. Oh, I don't know if you guys played I assume you didn't 'cause you've been busy. I played the new Voyager game. What little there is in the demo, and the blinkies are fixed. So
oh, nice.
they either took notes or whatever, but all those little that little thing.
Even in the opening
Yeah,
sequence. Nice.
yeah,
I
because
was
that's
wrong because I said they wouldn't.
yeah. Well, I mean, it is that easy. Like it would have been that easy. So yay. I mean, I was quite pleased with that.
Have you played it?
Yeah, yeah. I played the whole thing.
I haven't yet
I
because
lost.
it's not available. Not available on the PS5 yet, so I didn't do the
How
Steam
have you
thing
got it
yet.
on your computer though? It's free 'cause it's a demo.
Yeah, I'll check
Harder
it
than I
out.
thought, but also that's not surprising. But also I don't know how to play it yet, so that's
Well, there was somebody who basically gave the caretaker to the Kazon and got home, and
I refuse to do that.
mission the mission was over.
I
It's
refuse
like
that.
just Janeway with a cup of coffee standing in front of the window with Earth there, and
I,
it's like you're missing out on so many adventures.
but you got home to see Mark, the love of your life.
Yeah.
But this isn't about the Voyager demo, although you should go play the Voyager demo. Yeah, no. Look at that first teaser. There are lamps on the bridge, which there wouldn't need to be if the thing was covered.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think they're only on this, so that was an easy thing. They probably just saw was like, "Oops, fans noticed. Oops." But that's good, right? I mean, that's an element to
Mhm.
re-render. So this is actually quite a decent shot. I think this has got a better art direction than the first trailer. The thing looks better in space, a lot better, but I can't imagine she's gonna land a ton, right? I would imagine that that's not the point of her. This makes sense, as in, if you're doing a gimmick to be part of Starfleet Academy, I see the A to B connection, but I assume she'll be in space 90% of the time if she's in space, not landing on a random green planet because it's not designed to. Right? So this, I think, is just part of this, and they're going to space.
Sussy Guru 2005 euros. You were annoyed at New Trek putting the Starfleet insignia on everything. Now they've made a ship shaped like the Federation symbol. It's not though. It's shaped like their comm badges, which is not the Federation symbol. Also, it's the new Federation symbol, and that's just stupid.
And also, chicken and the egg. Did Starfleet make new com badges based on the Academy as a symbol that we're going new into new places?
Yeah, I think it's just the Starfleet Academy comm badge, just not the regular fleet standard comm badge.
Yeah, well. I say that. I just go back and look at advances. Don't know, but yeah,
Yeah,
we'll look at that tomorrow. Don't worry. But no, I think it's quite a pleasing shot, relatively speaking. There's a lot of orange in this trailer. It's a lot of very
yeah, I
discovery-like
noticed that.
orange.
Yeah, yeah.
So for me, this is kind of like it's artistic. I get it, but it's like we've just thrown the orange and blue filter on it, which is constant throughout the trailer. It's just you can tell it's a color grade they've just thrown on to make it all look moody, and I would love to see it without that and just like Earth, because I like
It's
Earth.
moody like the teenagers.
Yeah, but it's a yeah. This is a lot clearer. I don't know if you thought than the other trailer. For some reason,
Yeah.
this looks cleaner and nicer.
Yep. I did notice that, yeah.
Yeah.
Sean O'Sullivan, €2 at Captain. Happy Thanksgiving. At Sam. Happy Harriman Day.
Oh, is it
It's
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah. You're welcome. Oh, I've got one of my very, very, very rare markers that a beard bookings in January because he has to shave for Christmas every year because they give him a fake beard for to be Santa. So I'm like, right, I got maybe one more chance ever to get him without a beard because it's literally like once a year and he might retire. So I'm like, right, I got to do some stories that make sense so I can do more Harriman stories. I'm excited for that because I'm going to do more B stories. Anyway, sorry, side note. So first shot was okay, but this next shot again super color graded. Like it's so stylized, it just looked silly to me. Looking down from Planetoids, the thing it looked very TV and set, and I don't know.
It felt very Discovery. Like
And
it just looks like Discovery's lighting and vibe and feel and crew and everything. And it was distracting to me.
yeah,
Like Strange New Worlds has a different vibe. Strange New Worlds visually looks different
Hmm.
than Discovery.
Cleaner, brighter. Yeah.
Yeah, this whole thing had Discovery just splattered all over it with a few stylized Strange New Worlds cues as far as
Set
set
design.
dressing goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this just like I mean, I know this is a flashback or a vision. I get it. I get it. Like, but it just and even like the CG of the window, it feels so flat and 2D.
Yeah.
That does not feel like they're looking out into a location. It feels like they're at the edge of a wall. There's a blue screen there, and they're looking out. And it's small things, but it just feels weird to me.
Hmm.
Like a fan, like you could make this the shot I've got now that was just slightly further wrong. This is a fan film shot easily. This would not be hard to do in any realm. It feels like a generic set you can hire in a warehouse, and they just put a blue screen there.
You could just build the frame of the window out
Yeah.
of like construction materials and put it in front of Eric Martin's TV
Well, yeah. Yeah, no,
and
seriously.
have this look.
Like this entire intro is so odd. It looks so unbelievably cheap and like a TNG season 1 set where we've had to grab girders from stage 7 and and it looks cool in a sense, but it looks so cheap and underwhelming. And Discovery didn't do that in this way. Strange Worlds doesn't do it this way. I get it's a civilian cargo ship, I'm guessing, or a pod, but just something about this intro feels really cheap and underwhelming. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tab extra,
Oh.
20 krona.
Ah, thank you.
Nice to see some floating buildings in Trek.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
See, Joey, I don't know. It could be, as in it should could be, but it doesn't feel like that either necessarily.
So yeah, something happens. The mom gets carried away, and then we see Giamatti getting like, and
Manhandled.
Caleb, I think is the kid's name. Caleb? Yeah, something like that.
Now, is she pulled away by Starfleet? Because they're in jackets that imply.
Looks like Earth Defense Force.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Although no, I thought I thought they said narratively we were going to go see Earth someday. As if not, well,
Well, she was pointing at a planet. It didn't say Earth.
Oh, okay. So they can't be Earth Defense Force. This isn't Earth, nor is it Earth territory. So it'd have to be
Yeah, but
either dicks or humans or Starfleet.
well, that one jacket on the lady pulling her away though looks very Earth Defense Forcey.
But they're very far out if they're. And yeah, so he's this is 15 years ago, they said. So as a child, the mum got kidnapped, I guess. So the lady says later, oh, I'll try and find your mum. So I guess the mum's kidnapped, and Paul Giamatti's either in the scene or the scene's lying. But he didn't kidnap the mum, the humans did.
Well, it's the same wall paneling behind in both scenes.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's the same.
So-
I'm just saying it's not the same scene. It could be a different day, different
okay.
scene. But why is he a problem? Oh, is it a prison then? Because maybe. Yeah, because this would be a prison vibe, right?
Or a refugee camp or something. Some kind
Well.
of that's why the kid's there.
Yeah. Temp facility.
Yeah.
I could buy that. Yeah, it's like a botany bay on a planet. Like we've built you this little facility to keep you there, whatever. And this guy is a bit mean.
Yeah, he says, "Is that anger you're feeling now? Like, hold on to that." I can't remember exactly what he says because I don't care. But
And
he's going to be the best part about this. One of the best things about this season, honestly, because he's a great actor.
Although has he ever been a lead? I guess he's not technically a lead in this either. But he's like just a really good like supporting guy who comes in. There are loads of great supporting actors, right? It did amuse me in the other video we did. Like I like his clearly very dyed beard, right? And he has got his other beard later is much more big and white, but it's a very fake looking dye. But I've been doing beard dyeing for some of my actors, so I can kind of tell that like that's not real color because you can sense. But it's good though. I hope there's quite a few flashbacks. But I get the feeling this intro is entirely mislead. Just my cinematic gut is that because I thought from first watch that this guy killed the mum, but she's kidnapped. So why is he in the same moment? So I think he's done. I think he's either going to try help or he's being falsely accused, and the kid's seen the truth. Or I think that'll be a twist where he's actually not. I mean, he's not a good guy, of course, but he didn't do the thing that the plot revolves around. But he might know the secret of what happened, etc., etc. And this is just a mislead entirely. It's from
Yeah.
another sequence, because this is probably more likely going to be with Holly Hunter's character, because she's in the exact same set, twice in fact, looking more dishevelled and even more dishevelled. So maybe it's him saying to her, "You'll know this face." I'm just using the kid as a fakety.
Mm.
And in fact, when he's got his teddy bear, there is a lady in Starfleet uniform to the left. You can tell by the badge.
Yeah.
So he's rescued by Starfleet.
That teddy bear is hideous, by the way. Terrifying.
Yeah, I bet you that's Holly Hunter he's talking to.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
And that's why she's got a personal stake.
She's wearing the gray uniform, though.
Mm-hmm.
Stripe.
McDonald's uniform.
The McDonald's uniform, yeah.
Which I kind of wish they stuck with, because it was pretty. That's quite sharp. Not great, but sharp.
Yeah, and then we get Cityscape, which looks very industrial. Very flat, quick flash of it. And then black, and then we get Paramount Original, and then I thought it was a Discovery shuttle for a second. I was like, oh.
Don't worry, they're here.
And this looks like the facility that maybe they were at just now. I get a vibe that that's what that is.
Yeah, not obviously at dusk, but possibly. Because the first planet has that same orange color grading. And that first shot is like a dust attack, dust storm, but also like the lens is being covered by smudges. So it's a very blurry looking shot. It's a very odd shot, that first one. Very odd. And the other one, yeah, makes me feel like it's a oh, I wonder if that's oh god, I wonder if that's Trill, because those look like the pools for the symbionts.
Oh yeah, the white milky.
Yeah. But I was thinking a geyser, like a hot spring. But if this is like a facility on Trill, because I mean we're going to see more of the universe, right? It's not going to be isolated to these people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean locations, cool. Shuttle, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if this is going to be the place he is now and he's being saved from.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I think is probably maybe the same place.
Just 15 years later, yeah.
Well, because you see him and then you see him sitting at a table and it looks like the Doctor and Holly Hunter.
Well, that's Academy, just with weird lighting.
Oh, that's the Academy?
Well, there's this mess hall in the previous trailer.
Oh, okay.
I believe. Oh, that would be. I mean, well, he's a bald guy. I don't think it's the EMH, but it would be cool. I mean, that'd be fun if he's introduced.
I'm pretty sure it is him. Just the profile and the way he's standing, his stance. I think it's him.
I mean, that would be cool if they, he's the Doctor. Like, bring him. Holly Hunter's the head of saying, "Doctor, come with me." Why? Well, I'm your boss. What do you mean? Come with me.
Yeah.
All this is a redress of the set. I mean, it could redress, right? Classic in Trek. Let me go back to the trailer, see if I can see if it's the same set.
With that bloody yellow light from the windows. Yes, Scottish Nightmare, yes.
Yeah, this first trailer is far cleaner. Got loads of different colours. I mean, some are the same, but it's actually vibing less consistent. Huh.
Scott Gardner said shades of Tasha Yar's backstory with this trailer. Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, just a bit. Which is not a bad thing. I mean, not great, but
Somebody says, "What's with all the smoke?" Well, it could be that literally there's a storm outside. The door opened, they came in, it kind of blew in, and the door's closed now.
Well, yeah, I mean, the heavy implication is, she went off book to help him, to save him. So I don't think she's in uniform. No, which is in a jacket at least. And boy, that hair is very disheveled. That is not like professional captain hair. I mean, she looks a bit frantic, right, when she's looking up at him. That's not a lady.
It looks like it's a special ops like rescue.
Yeah, exactly. She's not on official duty. People look quite shoveled, not disheveled in Trek. So okay, so why does she care? Right? So she's at the base at some point, maybe the original base, either with Paul Giamatti or not. Why does she care about this kid?
Maybe it's just like her nephew, like her
Hmm?
sister's kid, or just somebody she cared about. Um, and then something happened to her. Obviously, she got taken away, and the kid grew up without his mom, and she made a promise. I
Mm,
don't know. I'm kind of getting that kind of caretaker vibes, like not
mm.
caretaker, but a caretaker
Well, what I
vibe.
trying to be and then fail because lost.
Yeah.
But it would be odd if the kid stayed on the same planet. I spent 15 years looking
Yeah.
for you. Well, did you try looking at the homestead of Skywalker? He was there the whole time. You know.
Yeah.
So I assume not. I assume he had to. Well, it makes sense. We saw the kid with Starfleet, like I said, the badge. So he was taken by Starfleet as a refugee. I'm assuming, but what's logical, right? He was a refugee because of situations. He was maybe sent to like space foster care. But the 15 years ago was way pre dilithium from Discovery. So ships are very, very rare with the lithium. So maybe it was some battle with a Klingon something, which there was a battle later. Maybe it's that battle, right? Which would be cool. Hey, I mean, it'd be cool to flashback to 15 years ago and there's a battle with the Klingon fleet, and it's like, we've only got 9 ships each, because we've only got 9 ships each that are working, have available to lithium, which would add a lot of tension, and then the kid ends up on one of them, paperwork goes missing, the ship goes somewhere, whatever, and they just never get back to him. And now only with the lithium being everywhere, he can be rescued, which makes sense, right? Although
Yeah.
that makes the 15 years spending time trying to look for you a bit silly, because, I mean, are you really going to be able to represent a ship from Vance when there's so few ships, right? And you haven't talked to half the planets in like 60 years. I don't think you'd talk, but she's probably saying it not out of truth, just out of intent, you know?
Yeah. Hmm. Well, I mean, the trailer is trying to tell a story, I think, because after this rescue, we
Mm-hmm.
get a transport ship with just him and Holly Hunter on it. And I
Yes.
gotta admit, the seats look very cool. Don't know what else to say.
Yeah,
Um,
my thought on the chairs, I laughed out loud. They look like gamer chairs from a famous brand, just bought and painted black.
but yeah, that's what it looks like.
Because
Yeah.
they just look like absolutely modern chairs you would buy. There's nothing sci-fi about. I mean, besides the fact they look, so they just look like bought fun chairs. Which, in fairness, I mean, hey, F it, right? We'll have 9 gamer chairs, please. What do you want for? A Star Trek shuttle. What? Discount. But another new shuttle set. And in fairness, not a bad shuttle set. I mean, it's big and whatever, but I think it's got more personality than the one from Discovery Season 5, I would say. And it's not a small set. This is presumably going to be in it quite a lot, because this is not a cheap looking set per se. It's a
It
reasonably nice.
reminds me of the shuttle in season one of Discovery,
More so, yeah.
the transport shuttle that had Burnham on, where they get intercepted by the D7, which is not a D7. It's got that kind of a
Hmm.
vibe for me, but yeah.
Yeah, no, which I'm not against in this context. I think it works reasonably well. But yeah, odd that. I mean, Charles was capable, right? So of course she's picked him up. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And we get a shot of, I guess, that same shuttle from the
Although wait,
outside.
why is she talking about the Jem'Hadar lady? Because that's here, right? Not like I think we read it, but why is that the point of the scene to show us? They could pick
Well,
any
she's
moment in the scene. Why is it about the Jem'Hadar?
it's a long trip wherever they're going because it's space. So she's just going over the latest like
Oh, right.
faculty names maybe. She's probably wasting time doing work stuff and he's not talking and then all of a sudden he interrupts her and she'll close it down. I
A
don't know.
female Jem'Hadar. And she
Yes.
explains it. But I somewhat I get what you mean, but that would defy the logic of, that's classified material.
Not really.
Don't well, I mean, he's a civilian, he's not in Starfleet yet. I guess you could argue she's force enrolling
She's just
him.
he's just going over the faculty notes. It's
But
fine.
the argument I'm saying is that she's what a shitty idea for hologram. Like, just bring an effing pad. Everyone can read this. I mean, flipping.
I've always said that about all future things. Even the Expanse, they have phones that are see-through, so
Yeah,
you can see what the person's looking at.
yeah.
Like that's not
But
it's not good.
you're right. The fact that I had to flip this to read it means that she's reading it, not showing it. I mean, obviously we read it to him, but he's not trying to show it to him. Uh,
Yeah.
I know, it just feels so backwards, even though it's forwards. Just bring out, like, even if she just had like this and and became a pad, I'll be better with that, right? Read the pad.
Yeah. Or have a translucent background that or opaque background that you can't see. You can see the shapes roughly, but you can't read anything. Tab extra throws in 50 Cronus.
Thanks so
Thank you so
much.
much.
We appreciate
Perhaps
you.
he is a Mackenzie Calhoun character, New Frontier books. Haven't read those.
I recognize the name, but in no meaningful way.
Yes.
Uh,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then it's like the whole, is that the thing that's going to take us to Starfleet? Or is that the thing that's going to take us to the school? No, that is the school. So also they have a pilot right there. I guess she's small. Oh yeah, there is somebody in this seat. And the other one.
Random man. And I
Oh,
almost, but also thought, let's not. Let's do a new shuttle review with this out of focus, through a lens, blurry shuttle shot. I was like, no, we'll wait for the show.
no, yeah, we're not doing that.
No. But you can see Earth space dock in the background of the whatever the shot is, but not. Moving on.
We'll get there later, yeah.
But I do like her line. I think I liked her acting here. I felt the genuine enthusiasm, and yet the matter of factness. Like, we've got both, baby. I thought that was actually a well acted line. Yes, and then you've got a front view where you can see. I guess this is Earth with a sun which is being covered by a ship which has got clouds near it, which is an odd volumetric effect, but okay. Around an Earth space dock and pod at the bottom, because of course now they're reusing assets from Season 3, because now they exist. Oh, there's also one in the background. Jesus, how many space docks do they have?
Yeah, there's a bunch. Those, yeah.
And that's kind of funny. I said, right, we're not going to change the asset at all, but to make it future, we're going to move the pods out, because now they're detachable pods. Do anything else? No! Oh, okay. Same
like
otherwise.
It's like a new Constitution class cruiser up at the top there.
Yep. But I do love the Earth space design, so I'm all for seeing it. Just it's weird to see it this far. Especially as I can actually see the bad geometry of the model. Like, it's blocky and not very good, because it was, But yes, the ship, Stuart, it's thin. But then bam, we get a top view. The Athena, a proper view. And we are to tomorrow,
bridge
Stuart.
window.
Oh, no. Oh. I just thought it was a glow.
I just noticed that now.
Oh.
Oh, they're really going up with registry numbers. Holy shit, there's 6 digits now. I don't hate the ship. I mean, the ship's probably going to be an interesting element for me, especially in ship mode. I think it's kind of got a cool vibe to it, but yeah, I was kind of happy to see it in this trailer because we didn't really get much of a good look at it in the other one.
Yeah, definitely hiding in the previous one. Yeah, I mean, this is not a bad view. It's flat. It's very NX in that regard. Flat.
Yeah.
But it's got no detachable nacelles. Everything is attached. Everything can move around, but it's attached. I think they took that into account and modified. It is oddly scaled. I'm not quite sure the scale, given you can see windows with orange and blue. But then is it meant to have the entire facility? I guess that's just the middle. You live in the ring? I don't know. It's not that big. I don't know.
No.
But it's got a delta in lights at the top because F it.
Yep.
We'll talk about this tomorrow.
I gotta admit,
I guess we will.
I gotta admit that top part's pretty interesting because you see it later. It's like all blue, glowy. So.
Let me get man beaming in.
That's Caleb.
With like, and someone said that that apparently cut his hair, which is what that's meant to be.
That's what it looks like here, but in the moment when I first saw it, I thought that he had maybe just come out of his quarters on his way to go to class or whatever, and he gets beamed automatically, and he's just kind of surprised. He's like, "What
Mm.
the hell?" But
Mm.
yes, maybe it does. It's right off the shuttle, cuts his hair for him and everything, gives him a presentable Starfleet look. I don't know.
I mean, it makes some sense. It's just really stupid, right? I mean, that'd be a hell of a commitment if you can beam between sets, and between sets you can and then sets with a T. It's a teen show, of course, you know. And you can say computer dreadlocks, 4-piece suit, no underwear. Okay, I'm back. Okay, back. I'm going back to my quarters. Pajamas, long
I don't
hair,
like. Yeah, I
ponytail.
don't like. Yeah, I don't like my short hair. I want long hair now.
Yeah, I would have preferred him going to the actual barber and like chatting to a kid next to him, making friends at a barber, and it's cute. Then,
It's a bullying.
yeah, I don't want to say it, but yeah, the famous joke. And I hope they're not going to beam everywhere all the time for every reason, because that gets so expensive for them, the effects wise. Not because they're hard in any way, but all the time.
Yeah. And Joey says, I think it might just be cut to him reacting to something. Yeah, it could be, absolutely.
That's
He
what I
kind of
thought
got that look
originally.
like, oh my God, what is that? Yeah.
Yeah, it was an interesting thought, because that would certainly play into the future.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just a
that's the
little
vibe I
bits of
got
it.
each time I watched it. Not that it cut his hair, but that's kind of funny if it does.
Yeah. And then you see
Ooh.
the building ship landed, which takes up the space better. It's actually come down further, it feels like.
Yeah.
Because that I would like better if it actually like covers the whole building and then goes into a perch rather than be half like arms. That makes more sense to me.
Yeah. Weird naval ship thing
I
going on there.
don't think that's stock footage because that's very distinct lighting. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the new Starfleet Academy campus looks interesting. Not much going on when the ship's gone, though, I guess. But,
Well, it's what it used to be, right? This is an add-on.
yeah.
I'm sure it's ground-based facilities, and like we speculated last time about how there's the Earth. Well, there's the Earth Academy, and this is now the Starfleet Academy, and it adds on to it. But you still got basic things. Like I don't think that gym we're gonna see in a minute is in the spaceship, right? That
Yeah.
makes more sense. It's just on the ground. Like you have something cooler. But guys, there is 48 of you here. Super chat your thoughts. PayPal is also very essential. These things really make the channel go. So do put in your thoughts. I think I'm going to end the poll now and keep the votes coming because we are, we appreciate them. So I asked you 45 minutes ago, what do you think of the trailer? Hasn't shifted much though. 52% the winner is the lowest of the ideas with a solid meh. Half of you. Second run up, oh no, is okay. The null score at 23%. We just keep climbing higher while we go lower. Liked it, 15%, which is 5 people basically. And loved it, 9%, which is also 4 people. So it's not great. It's not great.
No. Also, hit the like button, guys. 43 of you here currently, 31 likes. Let's get those likes up. And yeah, keep the super chat. Any comments or questions you have about this, anything you noticed, we are eager to read them. We do read them all on the air. So get your voice out there, or you can send us a PayPal as well. Helps us out immensely. So if you can, please do. Oh my goodness. I'm on the next image already. Yeah, there's a lot to look at.
What, the campus?
Yeah. Because well, I'm on the third shot in particular. It says, Welcome, cadets, Starfleet Academy, and the War College. Something. Can't read the rest of it. The War College. Anyway. But there's a Saru type character. So in the lower left there. The thing that pisses me off is there's dots everywhere, dot droids, and they look exactly like they did in Discovery.
Well, I mean, as in the future ones, which are from this era.
Yeah, but they're repair droids. Why are they at Starfleet Academy?
Well, in fairness, there's also new ones too at the top, which like squared off ones.
Well, they look like work bees
Yeah.
almost.
I mean, dots served repair in our context, but they are just work robots, right? It's just weird that there's a blue one and a red one. They're divisions. So there's the science. But again, why do that to yourselves, guys? Why force yourselves to have to animate? I know this is a pilot, like, money shot. I get it, right? Because they're not doing this every week. They're not hiring this many extras and this much CG and this many holograms every week. Obviously not. That'd be silly.
Yeah.
This is an expensive shot. Yeah, for some reason to me it doesn't feel expensive. I don't know why. I think the art design is just so boring. It's just red from Stranger Worlds, neon glows like Stranger Worlds, silver like Stranger Worlds, and empty. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder why the exact shade of Stranger Worlds red was picked. Because it's such a distinct TOS based colour. I wonder why. Maybe they've had leftover building materials. I do not say that in jest. Because why else would you use the exact same thing? It's like,
Yeah.
It's like using, if you're building a, if you, so say in the Voyager era, right? If you're building a set for relativity, right? Time ship, and you reuse the leftover orange wood that built the TNG doors from the hallway, and you shove them in, you'd be like, are those just TNG doors? No. It's the exact same shade. No. So, okay. Don't know if that's like that's how it would feel for me anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it just feels like Stranger Worlds. So even the lighting in the floors and the railings and
Identical.
it all just feels, yeah.
And this would be a great Stranger World set on Earth, even with fucking dots.
Ugh, God. Sure.
Yeah, sure. Like, how is this not a Stranger World? They've even got holograms. Right? How is this not Stranger Worlds? Right? Like, nothing here is from the future. Where's the replicable matter? Fuck knows what. Right? They just pay themselves. They finally, hopefully, realized after a decade they pay themselves into a hole where the future looks like their past because they've broken both. They've done that. This is not recognizably the future in any way whatsoever. That's their fault. Madness.
Kazangari says, looks like an over-designed mole. Yeah, it does.
And this is this is the big atrium, right? This is the set.
Yeah.
A lot of extras though. I assume this is like, first day of school.
Yeah. And we get Jet Reno giving her little speech.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see her back.
In a bright yellow costume.
Yeah.
With 3 stripes. Which we'll have tomorrow as well, Stuart. It's very Power Rangers costume.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah. I mean, Tilly's in the next shot looks better. It's the same thing. It's got the 3 stripes as well, but it just feels more muted, more grounded.
Well, there's a reason why they carefully picked the gold and the wine and the blues of the uniforms, not bright yellow. I mean, she doesn't look bad in it, but it looks like a Power Ranger suit. Yeah. Even the set looks Power Rangers to me. Although this is obviously a room inside the facility, this is a really good use of the LED wall, which I'm sure it is. If they built a curved
windows,
curved window, so you get the full any landscape. That's great. That's really, really fun, especially if you're having like these giant sequences where you're at warp and you're having, because that's things going to different places. If you're at warp and you're eating lunch or having a lecture and the set just is. That's great. And yes, the one-shot Tilly, how do you think she looks? As she's one of my favourite characters in all Trek.
She looks great. She's awesome. And she looks really good here, actually. Shame that she's not going to be in it more. So
also, she doesn't look very happy to be there. They picked this as a big introduction, and it looks as if she's Okay, I'll do this season.
I think she's probably announcing that she's going away to do something else, and
Yes.
she's sad that she's leaving.
Yes. That's it. 100%. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I bet she'll be in season 2 more though. I bet that's the setup for season
I
2.
hope so. I hope so.
I mean, I don't care either way. She's not, for me, not that interesting. But she could be. All depends. Although it's so odd to see Discovery people in the Stranger World sets. But
Yeah, yeah.
they're introduced to I think her name's Sam. Did they say that?
I don't know,
Hologram.
but yeah, she's a brand new hologram who like
Hmm.
the other girl puts out her hand to shake, and she doesn't know what to do, so she just throws her arm up. I think it's kind of funny.
It,
I think it's Sam, something like that.
I
Yeah.
think it said Sam. And I saw some people complaining, of course, they should know how to shake hands. It's tricky because they can walk, they can talk, they can be in Starfleet Academy, but they weren't programmed with basic 101 etiquette. It's illogical for a silly
It is
joke.
until you hear the story. Like we don't know what her
Oh,
story
well,
is
indeed,
necessarily.
indeed. Emotions are a corrupted hologram. They react to, like, there's something there, but it's a very basic thing, especially if you would want to be prepared for going to the academy. And we have to assume she's treated like sentient life, or as this is just a play game, a hollow character, right? So a sentient creature who's a program would need to be judged good enough to be at the academy, and therefore they would then know that, and therefore do research, and therefore be ready.
Well, it's been stated in an interview that she's only a few days old, as far as holograms go. But I mean, she would be downloaded with all the information you'd need.
Or choose to have the information because you can go, got it. So a lack of knowledge is it's like we said with Peyton, whatever his name is from Stranger Worlds, not know what Christmas is. He loves
Yeah,
humans. He know what Christmas is. There's no like, of course he would. Like, there's
yeah. Well, the doctor takes her under his wing, but they annoy each other. They fight quite often because they're so similar, and he can relate to her. But in the next scene, it's her saying that she feels out of place.
which is odd because I don't know
Yeah.
why they would be similar because he is 900 years of evolution. She's 3 days. So you would
Well,
think
he understands because he was once a day old, being forced into this situation where he had to be this active doctor on a ship.
yeah, but
That's what I mean.
he was never. His first day wasn't a sentient person. It was a program. He evolved naturally. She's given the code of a sentient program.
If that's you don't know that, you don't know how she came about. That's the thing. So don't. I
No,
don't think we
no,
should judge the story before it
we're not.
happens.
But I'm. Yeah, but otherwise it's very silly to have a plot point where you can just make new cadets via holograms at a whim. So obviously there's a bigger thing here. You're not just making holograms because you haven't got enough people at your academy. That's silly, right? So like
Yeah.
there's more there, but I think it wouldn't be able to relate to each other for a bit because they're so radically different in life experience. I mean, lots and none. But I would see that he would want to. I would think it'd be so different that he would want to look after her to help her get to an organic level. I guess pun
Yes.
intended.
Yeah. Sergeant Montgomery, $2.
Oh.
Speculation: Reno and Tilly designed the ship. Hey, that would be kind of cool.
Hmm? Although it gives me shades of Khan being asked to develop the next greatest warships being that far out of date. It's like, yeah, but Tilly. But then, retro.
Oh, I guess I missed one. Hold
Oh,
on. Tab extra 50 krona. Why would everybody walk anywhere in the 23rd century? Humans are lazy. With personal transporter badge, most people would beam to the next room. I mean, I don't disagree, but at the same time, then we just turn into the people from Wally.
well, no, because your food would be so calorically
Oh, yeah,
perfect
that's
and
true.
jabs. You wouldn't. You like,
And every time you beam, I'd have myself reset to like
yeah,
a young, perfectly healthy state.
yeah. You'd have to work so unbelievably hard to be overweight in Star Trek. You have to eat like tens of thousands of calories and not take shots to help keep your calories down. There's no
Yeah.
reason anyone would be large in Starfleet, even civilians. Like, there's not. It's very hard to rationale that, but actors and some people, right? Oh yeah, walking. I mean, yeah, but I would imagine also that even if you were growing up in a world where you can beam everywhere, it might be disconcerting and discombobulating to have every one of your senses shift at a moment's notice. You know, scent, sight, smell, heat, orientation. that's got to be you know, not the most pleasant thing in the world. So doing it to the couch, to the sofa, to the bathroom, right? I wouldn't do it all the time. Plus, it's a waste of power. But yeah. And Trekyardians says, "Miss me at Warp 1." Yes, no money and no time away because I'm trying to raise money. So as a catch 22 of both, couldn't do either. So, but thank you. Was it good? I've heard very little. Not, I haven't really talked about it as far as I can see. Trek Man. I don't think they've finished filming. They announced the end of filming of season 2. They announced filming season 1 and the end, but I've not seen them announcing the end of season 2 filming. I thought they announced the start of it this summer. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think. Didn't take them 3 months to film, so they should still be filming it.
Bryson S. Bailey says, you guys give the writers a lot of credit. We do, because we hope they've learned.
Well, in theory, if you're paying writers 45,000, 50,000 a year to write one of the 3 most famous franchises in the world, they would have to be talented, professional, intelligent, creative, well-versed in Star Trek people. Otherwise, why are you hiring them? So, I've written like 100 Star Trek stories, and I'm not being paid at all, or by CBS, and I get lots of credit for good stories, so they should be better than me in every way. Right? Why are they being hired otherwise?
Problem is, the new directive since J.J. Abrams' fucking time is, I don't want anyone that's worked on Star Trek to be working on my production because I want it to be different. So nobody that's worked on Star Trek can be hired. Nobody knows anything about Star Trek can be hired.
At least the JJ films. Gotta love Picard season 3, though. They brought all the people back. That's great. Good time.
Well, yeah, that's different altogether.
And
but for fucking Discovery and for yeah, well,
they're funny. Brian Fuller, he worked on Star Trek. He'd be great.
Yeah.
Nope. Although I like Hologram Lady's hair. It's like Princess Leia meets not.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the doctor's shuffling off to one of his classes, probably.
I like he has a bag. Like a duffel bag. I don't know why that amuses me.
In the future, no one will carry a bag.
Yeah, but it's like, like there's a poster board behind them. Right? It's just a piece of, like, good. There shouldn't be sci-fi things everywhere. It should just be a building, right? Like, what if the power goes out? And then you have a gym.
Then you have Sussy Guru 2000. He throws in 5-year-olds.
That's
Personally,
crazy.
I don't blame the writers. They just write what they are told to write.
They also pitch things often in writer's room and
yeah.
Well, that sounds like a slave than a writer. Also, things are very hard. Okay, yeah.
Look in the gym, you got like personal training, like dots.
Yep.
That's cool.
I mean, it's something. Do 1 more squat, 2 more squat. You can do it. I'm a dot. But this has got to be just some random like place in Toronto they filmed at. They're not building the set, right? This is just a gym or basketball court.
Probably Good Life Fitness somewhere.
Yeah.
Then I didn't get a great shot of the Jem'Hadar lady, but she's there.
Yes, which is the poll, Stuart. If you want to read out the poll and we can discuss briefly.
Are you okay? Will you accept the female Jem'Hadar, or are you like, no? Yep, it can be made sense with clever. Yeah. No, can't happen. No way, no how. See, there's only one answer to that question is yes. It's 900 years in the future, guys. There's nothing wrong. There's never been a female. Who gives a shit? Things can happen. A lot of things can happen in 900 years.
Like nacelles can detach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the biggest continual slap down on this show is that there's no female Jem'Hadar. It's like
sure it'll be explained almost instantly and make a lot of sense, and it'll never be mentioned again because it's it's one of those things that leading up to it, it's going to be a big deal. Once it happens, nobody's going to say anything about it.
Well, I guess it's clickbait, and you get money from clickbait. We just don't do that. Like, even if there was a female Jem'Hadar in DS9, you'd be like, oh wow, a female Jem'Hadar? That's interesting. Yes, we modified her because she can do this, this, and this. Cool.
Yeah.
Done. It's a genetically modified race. Of course they can make women. They might not be able to reproduce, but they might do X, Y, and Z better. Like, it's just, why is it?
Hmm. Hmm.
It's just such a non.
Nothing's really a stretch when it comes to Star Trek. A lot of things can be
Yeah,
explained.
because
So
ships and aliens, there's a lot of flexibility if you have clever genetic engineering, etc. You know, it's other stuff I have problems with more than that. It's like, yeah, yeah, it's fine.
mm.
Uh, yeah, gym clothes, and then you have battle war simulation, which is fine. Shows are doing sort of different things, I guess.
Yeah, like the danger room on X-Men. Uh, Dan Ben says some of them have Starfleet versatility jacket, I believe it's called. Now it would be a varsity jacket or a letterman's jacket, not
Hmm.
versatility. Yeah, we'll get to that shot soon. But
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, this feels very well. It's obviously a holodeck, but I again I got X-Men vibes from. It's like the danger room,
Hmm.
you know, which is just essentially a holodeck in and of itself.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I got Starship Trooper vibes as well. You know,
oh,
doing the
yeah.
training course. Standard fare. I mean, it's something different. It's something cool for the pilot to give some action because they're kids in a school. What action can we do except training? Cool.
Hmm.
You know, uh, high fives and such. Big old team on for all of our main characters because that's got a lot of appeal. And then we've got the set we're going to talk about lots tomorrow.
But Susiguro
Oh.
2000, real quick, €5. The Jem'Hadar were engineered. Creating a new female Jem'Hadar is as easy for the founders as flicking a switch, especially after Odo does his reforms. You're absolutely correct.
Maybe a couple of switches if a few fail. Bit of R&D
Sure.
switches, but yeah, it's not. Yeah, and all we have to say is the Jem'Hadar that escaped wanted to make females so they could like become a fully fleshed out race.
Yep.
Done.
Not under the control of anyone.
Because
Yep.
they like the idea of diversifying their gene pool from, them to not them. But my stomach is doing a thing and I cannot avoid it, so I'll lead it on the bridge and I will listen. I'll see you in a minute because a conversation. I'll see you in a second.
All right, guys, hit that like button. We have 59 of you here. Wow, make sure you're all subscribed and hit that like button. We have 42 likes, so let's get up to 50. But yes, this is the bridge of the Athena, and Jesus, look, from the shiny floors to the doors, I'm not trying to rhyme, to the light up railings, this feels very strange new worlds. All the materials used, it doesn't feel at all in any way different than, oh my Christ, just noticed something. Doesn't feel any way different than Strange New Worlds. Now look to the left of the image, the base of the chairs there. The base of the chairs are deltas. Even the chairs have deltas for the bases. Awesome. Um, we got some computer displays on the left there, and I got to admit, seeing the Athena in the one, well, there's a couple shots of the Athena there, but in ship mode, I like the design of it. I like the shape. It is the same shape as what's on their badge, which looks like a little dream catcher with two feathers. But anyway, as far as a ship goes, that looked quite interesting. And then on the far right of those banks of displays on the left-hand side, you can see the ship from the top, which is again the com badge. So I like the layout of the bridge. I think it's got an interesting vibe, especially if these railings closest to us have holographic displays that pop up, which I feel like they might, because you got the captain's chair there with the big window. Should be a view screen. It still is a view screen. It's fine. Um, I assume there's going to be more consoles here on the right-hand side. Quite a large space, I gotta say. Wonder if they just used the same set they had for the Discovery Bridge, which is also huge, and just tore it down and made this, because I don't know, something about the materials they're using and the look of just putting, well, first of all, everything's glossy, although to be fair, it's more of a matte. It's The floors are still glossy, but it's not as glossy as Strange New Worlds. And they looks like they put a matte kind of spray on it, so you still got reflections. It's just toned down a bit, which I suggested would be a good idea before if you're not going to do carpet. At least the matte flooring doesn't have, it's not so offensive to the eye to be super reflective. Um, at least on the outer walkways there. Looks like the inner part is, of course, still shiny and very reflective. So, but yeah, just putting so many lights everywhere in the railing, around the view screen, around the consoles, the doors themselves, everything just looks so Strange New Worlds. And it's such a shame. It just, it's not a different art style as far as a decoration goes. And it's a bit of a problem. Um, no light mode for me, thanks. They repurpose a lot of stuff, but they shouldn't. That's the thing. This is 900 years removed from Strange New Worlds era, and you have a show running concurrently that is in the Strange New Worlds era with this kind of set design. You need to vary up your design. And somebody just said at least it's not white everywhere. Um, that would be better because that's kind of the aesthetic we got for the future, at least Starfleet Academy or Starfleet headquarters, is white. It wouldn't feel like, or if you're going to use these kind of colors, don't use the exact same ones as Strange New Worlds. Like I'm pretty sure the red on those doors is the exact same material and color as the Strange New Worlds reds that we see. Make it a darker maroon or a wine color, something. Get like if you look up top in the ceiling and on the floor in front of her, because it's not lit as well, it feels darker. It looks a little bit different, although there are light strips on the pathway she's on there, which have not been lit up, which I'm sure would light up as soon as she steps on them. Which yeah, going to the next image. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one, besides the one that he had. Yeah, so as soon as she steps on it, they light up. And it looks more red than a wine or a burgundy color. So but all I have to say about this right now. So, and unfortunately, I can't change the image. But yeah, I'm just not super stoked about this design language. I mean, I don't hate the bridge layout. I think it's interesting, but yeah. All right, 60 of you here now, which is awesome. 43 likes. Let's get those likes up to 50, guys. Um, Sergeant Montgomery throws in $2, so thank you so much, and says no emergency commander hologram. I mean, maybe there is. We don't know. I just can't get over the fact that there are deltas on the bottom of the chairs. Like the base of the chair is a delta. Area 51 just came back to Sam Bill on the trailer. No, he had to go take a shit, I think. He had to go do something. He'll be back. Marco says it looks like an AI generated image. I don't think so. Hans Pritchard says I feel kind of bad for Picardo. Sam says maybe it's a Strange New Worlds era ship remnant. So is Strange. No, that's just fucking stupid. Why would they do that? No. Oh, and Sergeant Montgomery. No, I mean currently in the Trekyards broadcast. No, we don't have the income to afford to have a emergency holographic commander. Um, Robert Picardo does appear later in the trailer. Yeah, he's in the trailer a few times, but in no substantial way. Marco says, no, I know it's not AI generated, it just looks like one. Lack of soul, in my opinion. I don't think it even looks like an AI image. I see what you mean by lack of soul, but there's a little too much common sense going on. As much as I'm probably going to regret saying that, to be than to be AI. So, um, Royston S. Bailey, I feel sorry for Trek fans, not for the actors who are getting a paycheck. Well, yeah.
What's the episode that
Mm,
Spock says pain?
that would be Devil in the Dark.
That was a great 5 minutes. Ow. Hello, back. Yeah, all the things you said, obviously. Uh, yeah. It's those doors, man, that really get me. It's like 92% the Stranger World door.
Yep.
I can't tell if it's lazy, if it's cheap, or if it's deliberate. Because it's interesting if they said, right, this is a ship from the Stranger Worlds era, which doesn't make sense anyway because it should be TOS, blah blah blah, and they took it and they made it a future ship. It's like, that's really dumb though. But what if that's the? Because this is just a Stranger World. There's nothing here that's different. So if that's actually MacGuffin, and it's in season 4 of Stranger Worlds as well. Like even that bridge window, that's a Stranger Worlds like view screen window with layers. Like that's just right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very odd.
The ceiling looks like a retro 50s
Yeah.
diner.
Stranger Worlds. Like
Yeah.
like
I expect to see Jetser, whatever the hell his name is,
yeah. But yeah,
serving up food.
but yeah, the Delta chair bottoms are
How
so
did
so
you notice those before?
it's so embarrassing. It's just properly embarrassing. Like I feel I need to go back. Like I've talked about doing a fan film where I just take modern Trek logic. Distance is meaningless, space is meaningless, weapons are meaningless. Shields down to 5% for the entire battle, and it's like all the stuff that they do in modern Trek, right? I feel like I should do that and like take the Enterprise D and put deltas everywhere.
Yeah.
Just to fucking show how stupid it would be, right? Like the bottom of Picasso is just a giant delta, and there's a delta. It's just fucking just ridiculous shit, and like just it's just embarrassing. Like it's fine to have like a poster on the wall, Starfleet, but it's just what's the equivalent? Like a bald eagle. You can't really do the flag because the flag's a little bit different, but like it's just that's just embarrassing. Then you got
Just looking
late.
for where the flamethrowers are located. Because hopefully, if they get in a battle, of course, you're going to see shit falling down from the ceiling and everything, right?
But then
So
you got
Star Trek the
Lady.
theme ride. Yeah.
Yeah, you got Lady. I thought she'd be in this trailer more because I thought the fact that she was an alien and relatively pretty and in command red should be more prescient, but she's not
Well,
really.
this is where she says, I'm going to be a captain. I need to be a
Oh yeah,
captain."
yeah.
Very Tilly
Very
thing to say.
dull.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's in the right track for that, so cool. This is a nightclub set, I'm guessing, or like a bar where there's a space dock behind them, so they're in dry dock still,
Yeah.
or something. See, that looks more interesting. For whatever reason, that set to me looks more interesting. The out of focusness, like it's got a certain depth to it that I kind of like the layers of color. Most of the green that I'm vibing with versus just the Red Stranger Worlds. And I know what you meant with the bridge. Like, why is it not more white? White is the art design of the future. We've seen it over 3 years, and it's quite good. This looks nothing like the set from the future. They've got a very clear art design for. And then you got Discovery Shuttles. Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, you do.
Go fuck yourselves. We're going to talk about it. Then you got rich people, I guess, which is a fun development. He's rich. Parents fancy. That's a cool looking sort of non-set. As in, it's like lines everywhere. But it's cool.
Yeah, and it feels so Discovery. It feels like someplace that Saru would be married.
Yeah, but not in a bad way
Yeah.
though. Just in a, hey, you brought the same pill back.
Yeah, and this is where the voiceover is. When you're on my planet or where I was raised, if you
Oh
don't
yeah.
stand out, you're nobody or something. Like, Yeah.
Which I'm if he's a king or a prince and he said, I want to go to the academy, why is that, my liege? Because I want to prove myself with Starfleet, yes. And he's not revealed to be a prince until that's fun. It's Billups from Lower Decks, but it's fun actually. Going against your whatever. That's fun. That's a good little premise, and um, but
Yeah.
then it's really odd to cut from a cool sci-fi location to a close-up to him on a slide toboggan chair in just an outside of a real set. It just feels so just
Yeah.
cheap and just
Looks like a Ferengi in the background.
uh-huh.
But yeah, they're just hoisting him up on like a lawn chair. It's like, yeah, buddy.
I guess that's the stuff that feels so antithetical. It's like that's just weird. It could be good, and it could be 1 second, or probably 1 second. Although I appreciate at least you've still got the normal. Well, actually, you've got both uniforms. You've got the guy on the left who's Engineer Gold season 3, and you've got the lady on the back right who's in season 2. Well, season 3, then season 4. So you've got all the different future uniforms, which I'm fine with. Right? We're not erasing them. I'm fine with that. And then you got Klingon Man in. It looks odd to have just the undershirt, because now it looks like they're just friends hanging out. Like, isn't that the least Star Trek picture you've seen in the last decade? Them just hanging out on the wall, you know? With a very Photoshop Klingon. Now that's an AI picture of a Klingon head on a picture of your high school reunion, right? And why has he got armbands the colours? That's weird. And just doesn't look very good. But the Klingon stuff, I like the dad, I like the Klingon looking stuff. They did Klingons. Is that his brother or his dad? No, his brother, I guess, in the other shot. Or is he him? Oh, no, it's
Be a
him.
mentor. Doesn't have to be.
No, I meant the shot after.
That's him.
Just
That's
longer
him.
hair. Yeah. Cleans up well, though. I like the guy's ridges. Very unimpressive beard, but that's okay. He's got good dreads. I like Klingon science, so I'm excited for that. And you've got people in a Discovery set, which is a Real Stranger World set. It's so weird to have their jacket with all 3 colours and black on their armbands. That feels really odd. You know what I mean? Having any armband like that in a military setting just feels a bit like, what are we harkening back to here? I don't know. Doesn't feel good.
Yeah. Then we got some kissing. And then some sex.
Maybe sex. You don't know. It could be just very deep
Massage.
massage. Yep.
And then her saying, if I go get out of hand, I can hurt people.
Who is this lady? Because she's not one of the other people. She's a new character who's been introduced to, I guess.
No idea.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know. I could think I can handle that. As long as I can get some poontang on the side, I can get hurt. It's fine.
No, it's called poutine, Stuart.
I don't know. I don't know. I was deliberately saying poontang.
Oh.
Because then we get a shot of her screaming with her mutant ability, and he's like, ah!
Well, I like that because that's clearly a vision.
Ridiculous.
That's a fun like psycho thing because he's not really the way it's shot. He's not in a field of mushrooms, right? That's a fun visualization of she's having a nightmare. She's killing him, and that's fun. I like that. It's kind of.
Oh, those are flowers, man.
But you know what I mean. That's not real. That's a fun vision nightmare. I like that. I'm not against sex and things. I assume it's going to be like like his life beforehand. Whoever this person is. Is this the main guy? Jacob?
I think so. No,
like
Caleb or something.
I guess
yes,
it is.
Him.
Okay. Then Picardo looking not happy at all.
Grumpy old man.
That is a real grumpy face for a hologram who's quite a nice lad. Like not a great shot to pick from, really. It's the first thing you're showing of him. It's like, oh, okay. Okay.
Next shot's interesting. They're wearing tactical gear, but they're on a bridge, which looks like it's got consoles that are covered up with plastic, and the chairs look very movie era-esque in their design. I know they're not, but it's definitely a different style. Just looks like an older ship that's maybe.
And
Look at the
it's
consoles. Like
still
just
neon everywhere, but
yeah.
I mean that would be tremendous if in an early episode they find an ancient ship and it's the 2500, 2600s, and it's a yeah.
It's Enterprise J. Sussy Guru
Captained by
2000.
Captain Drexler.
Yeah.
Hey guys! I was like, fucking hell, hi Doug.
Five
Oh my god.
€5.
Thank you.
Screaming in a field of giant popcorn. Yeah.
No, I hadn't even caught this was a bridge. But I mean, but it also probably is just training because they're all in just their shirts, their red. Like, look at the Klingon guy; he's not even tucked in. This is not a real away mission, surely. Right? This is training gear. This is going to be a whole. Which, hey, fairness, everything's a holodeck. Training on a holo ship, as in a ship that's on holodeck. I'm fine with that. But it's weird if we know he's medical. Why are they all in just red?
Because it's training gear. Doesn't matter. One guy's wearing black.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Why is he not in?
Because he's probably one of the professors or an older student.
Yeah. He looks a little bit older. Huh.
Laser tag, yeah.
Yeah. Then you have Jemani's entrance, which is on the previous trailer, with a door that opens, and he has now got grey hair and a suit. And he looks much older.
Mm-hmm.
And is that Holly Hunter's office? From later in the trailer? Kind of has that vibe slightly.
Maybe. I don't think so personally, but Sussy Guru, €5. I don't think those armors have enough deltas, right? And you got to make them stand out by having them glow blue.
Yes, they need to be 3D printed and with deltas in them. You got Holly Hunter saying something. Don't remember what, but something.
Yeah. 3 more likes, guys. Hit that like button. Let's get those likes up.
Do it. You have maybe a visiony thing, superpowers, don't know. Main character being affected, don't know. No context, just a thing we're seeing. Cool stuff. But he's fighting our villain, which is that not just a kind of giant spoiler if the whole story is about them, kind of, and here he's just hand-to-hand fighting him in a broken set.
This could be a vision as well or a dream, because it kind of has that vibe to it for me.
And in fact, I would say, if you compare the two shots, his beard is notably less bushy. So, yeah, this could be a dream.
Because it's a stunt double, as you can tell from the one image.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's not so good. I mean, I'd be totally fine with him, with our lead character, envisioning beating up his villain character in a couple of dreams. It's a kid, sure. It's not great, but yeah, sure.
Well, it's interesting because what he's wearing and his facial hair. I mean, if you get ship battle for a second there, but the next scene is him talking to Holly Hunter, who's in the captain's chair, but he's just a hologram. He's dressed the same, and she does the to blow away the hologram. So if it's either a hologram or a vision or a dream sequence, it could be multiple things.
Well, he flings them up. I mean, hologram, that's no problem.
Well, she doesn't fling them up.
No. In the other scene.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
But you can have holograms. It's not actually an issue. I mean, wouldn't that be intense as hell if Paul Giamatti walks in with a mobile emitter, but you don't realise, and he's holo projecting from somewhere else? Why can't you, right?
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that. But we missed a space shot of a thing doing a thing. I guess they're meant to be torpedoes because why not?
It's very blurry and muddy.
And that's the Athena, isn't it? Because of the deflector, I think.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Okay, so there we go. It gets under attack. That's kind of... Yeah. Well, I hope it's not the exact same Strange New Worlds asteroid belt planet again for the 7th time.
Sure it will be.
Okay. And yeah. Boy, her so back on the Jemima picture of her, the chair. What hella body language is that? She's cowering like a child.
But she's not cowering at all. She's just like
Oh,
hanging out, like, hey.
I said bored like a
That's why
child.
she blows him away. Like, I don't
Okay.
care.
It's so uncommanding. Like you would never see Janeway or Cisco or whatever.
But
Like, hmm.
she's got her one leg crossed, so she's very casually just laying
Oh,
back. It's not cowering in fear or anything.
well, it's cowering like a child though. 'Cause it just feels so unprofessional.
No, it's just her relaxing.
Why is she relaxing if in front of her crew? Just although there's real officers, as in behind her in yellow, are actual full officers, not cadets, which makes sense. Why the hell would cadets be on the bridge? Which I actually like. I didn't consider that as a plot point. And there's two big open ports. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Then we get her office where she's in bare feet spinning around and she collects starships.
There you go, Stuart. Your new favorite character. She has
No,
plunged
never.
into the Egomos XL store, and she has
Wow.
done them. I can see Excelsior, No Birth, a Voyager, a Galaxy. Push.
One that looks like the Orville.
Well, that'd be bold.
Yeah, might see some
Oh no,
better
there's
shots.
an XO1, Defiant. And it's going to be like a Shinjo. The question is, will there be a TOS Enterprise? I doubt it, but I wonder.
Yeah. Classic for real, $2. Never fear. Classic for real is
Hey,
still not Fleet Paw.
I'm not fearing less now. Yes. Well, it is a really weird edit. Holly Hunter's rolling around in a chair like a child. The kid has a line, and then it hard cuts her standing like a badass. Those are not in the same 2 seconds. That is not the same
They
tone.
are. They are.
No, same
She's
scene.
spinning
But
and she stands up and it's like, it's school, Caleb. And she's trying to be playful.
okay.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
And is this a hollow office, or is this her office at Real Academy on planet?
Don't know.
Because hollow is fine, but it'd be kind of cool if this is just her actual physical office on the actual human building, which therefore it's a real place.
Love how she has deltas on her wallpaper. That's cool.
They're like crack addicts, aren't they, with deltas? They got a taste, they just gotta crack it everywhere. They got space battle the Klingon ship, Stuart. We got a new Klingon ship, finally! You can tell because it looks like a Klingon ship, even out of focus and blurry. Recognizably, a Klingon ship. And I have no complaints in the blur so far. Oh, and this is the actual academy. Oh, okay, wow. So it's in a giant space battle with a giant Klingon fleet. That's cool, I think. Unless it's it. Oh, okay. Okay. Huh. Oh, they're more making up.
So excited to see a space battle and then this fucking shit them making out. Ugh. And then planet shuttle.
Klingon shuttle?
Maybe.
I mean, great CG. That's a great looking mountain range. Cool.
And somebody frozen in space.
Yeah. With a giant spiky thing out the window. An alien space station looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not the right level. Oh. Cool. Yeah. And you have room, which is... I just don't understand why you want reflective floors, because you're walking up to it and you just see everything twice. Oh, and the ceiling. Why do you want two reflections of every surface? I don't get it. I guess it makes black not look so dead.
Like I said earlier when we were looking at the bridge, find a reflective floor like this, just put a matte spray over it so that you can still see reflections, but it's matte. It feels not as in your face.
So I can almost read the L cars at the bottom
Exactly.
and the top.
Classic for real, $2. Rainforest ship.
It's gonna come back.
The right era, you might see it.
I do it. But Stu, there is a PayPal, which we absolutely thoroughly thank you for. So read out the
That was worth
comment. If
it.
you have a larger comment, that is a great place to place it. And guys, as Stu is looking at that, join us tomorrow for our first anniversary live. We are doing a non-drunk yards, although
11th anniversary live.
What'd I say?
Not our first anniversary.
Oh, I meant of the two we're doing.
I know, but the way you said it sounds
Sorry.
like first anniversary.
Thank you. You're welcome. And we'll be doing, yes, our non-drunk yards, though, like I said, we can be negotiated slightly if people are that encouraged to do so. And discuss Trekyards and have some fun discussions with you all. Join us for 1 hour earlier tomorrow for a 3-hour chat to the fans.
Yes. All right, so Christian Montgomery sent us a PayPal, so much appreciated.
Thank you so much.
Starfleet Academy and Federation are a combination Klingon, Romulan, Jem'Hadar, and other warlike species in the galaxy. The Vadrash from Disco, less scientific and exploratory security under a guise of peace. Under the guise of peace. Okay.
Yeah, the Vadrash, that's a whole thing and never came back again.
Yep. Atari roof logo. Yes. Yep, it's even the right color. Perfect.
And then you got
hint that there's going to be an Starfleet Academy game by Atari in the future.
They'll buy the brand, yeah. Outgoing transmission encrypting. Holly Hunter, Hal, Cal, doesn't matter. Throws it away. Boy, if that's the official bridge shot of the captain, that is a crap view. It'd be amazing to like reincarnate Matt Jeffries and walk onto the set and give his review. Like, why is there 80% empty space and why is everything black and shiny and why can't I see myself on the floor? Why can't I see myself in the ceiling? Why? What?
Well, Area 51 throws in $15.
Oh.
Thank you. And says, won't be here for the live tomorrow, so here's to 15 more years.
Well, thank you. Can you do us a favor, though? When you see the live scheduled, because we scheduled beforehand, post a comment and we'll read it. Because we love you, guy. So then you can be right at the start of don't have super chat, just post a comment and we'll read it out. Yes, thank you. That is, as you know, that helps. Oh, and the poll, I think probably close out. 61 votes. The question was, are you okay? We'll accept a female Jem'Hadar. Are you like, no, no, no? I'm glad to say our audience who has voted are mostly more mature. Huzzah. 72% say yes, they can make it work. Nope is 28%. So good. Happy with that.
Hey guys, hit that like button if you haven't already. We're almost at 50 likes. We're at 49, so we only need one more. So if you haven't hit like yet, please do that now. Yeah, feel free to super chat in or PayPal. Let us know your thoughts, comments on this trailer. Anything you noticed that we haven't talked about and you want us to talk about? Great place to mention it. We will see it.
We'd love to know and discuss.
Yeah.
Then you have I guess the first time they're leaving Earth and they're saying, everyone go to viewport 6 and we'll take a look. And to my surprise, it has got the Argus array from Star Trek Voyager, which I'm assuming is just a 3D model from Voyager that they redid for Picard and they was using. It is insanely bigger than what it was in Voyager. And the space dock to the right, which they've just made all the lights red that were blue and white. And Argus array is a very specific station and size. Yeah. I don't know if they know what it is or what it does and why there's now 8 of them in the frame. I mean, I guess it could be the telecommunications array to the galaxy they've now re-established, because that's kind of what it does, kind of. But why does it look the same as 600-year-old tech, just bigger? Because there's a 600-year-old like solar panels. No, okay. But a good dry dock though, which we liked last time. Still good dry dock. Kind of funny if the model that built Argus or Voyager could get like royalties. It's like, imagine saying, oh, in 27 years, your 3D model that you built over a weekend for $50 because you're on salary is going to be on screen in 26 years time. It's like, what? Yeah. It's that good? No, they had it. Yeah. Oh, it's a fine model.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah, what do you think seeing the space dock and the Argus again?
Didn't know it was the Argus, and just thought, oh look, space docks, cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then space dock of some sort on the right there.
And Dan points out Pathfinder was the name of the Argus Rose project, and they said the Pathfinder drive, didn't they?
Yes.
Don't know why you need Argus for that, but that would be a direct connection.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I've never made that connection, but I mean, there is a direct connection, so yeah.
Maybe this is all a holo novel for the Doctor. And at the end of season 2 is a crossover episode with Voyager. Yes. That'd be awesome.
I
Speculating about the future.
well, I do hope he, does hold more holo novels. That'd be kind of cute if people are like, Doctor, I loved your recent novel on the Elredian 3 Treylox 4 fight. You're like, oh yes, okay, cool. Or playing Photons Be Free again. Like your all-time classic, and it's like they're playing it in the actual. Oh, that'd be great. Oh, can you imagine if they? Oh, this is ridiculous. Can you imagine if they rebuilt like the Voyager sick bay on this show, just to have the new Sam hologram character do Voyagers Photons Be Free, and that's a plot point of an episode.
Yeah.
That'd be a gem of a weird storyline to do. It's like, I mean, sure, okay. And yes, his Letterman jacket with S for Starfleet. Would you buy this, Stuart, for $50 right now?
I kind of like it. I like the style of it. Don't know if I get the red. If it came in black, would be awesome. But yeah, I kind of like it.
It's very shiny, leathery red. I was thinking of Letterman being
Just
quite
like,
like suede and or like
yeah, exactly.
less.
This is Strange New Worlds stuff, though. Just like the Monster Maroon has the shiny leather stuff on it. Yeah. I
Yes,
mean,
right.
yeah, I've got Letterman jackets usually have like leather sleeves. That's not
Yeah.
shiny leather. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of costumes in this trailer. So
Yes.
many costume variants. It's actually kind of absurd. Busy department.
Are they part of a Quidditch team too? Maybe. Maybe.
I mean, if they can beam around the place, why can't they create, hovering brooms? And there you go. That was the last visual. My goodness.
And Sergeant Montgomery throws in $2.
Ah,
Professor Moriarty of classic literature. Or Moriarty, professor of classic literature. That'd be great. Bring him back to be as a literary teacher. That'd be awesome.
that would be mind-bogglingly clever. Because 2 years ago, 3 years ago, he filmed the other thing, and he looked great, and he's not gonna be that much older since then. Oh, that'd be so fun. Moriarty just turn up.
And now on to the collected works of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Just, hello, dear friends. I remember once a pale-faced person who thought to best me, and I did not was bested. Who's this guy? Oh, see, him and the Doctor have such a good scene together. As the actors, they'll have such rapport. Oh, and the thing is, Data could also still be alive. Just saying. Just saying.
Did he become human
Imagine.
at the end of season 3?
Huh?
Didn't he become human at the end of season 3?
Humanish? No, he's a synth organic, wasn't he? It was a both.
I know, but he already looked old. He's gonna die. He's not gonna live 900 years. Goddamn skeleton.
But can you imagine if they bring him back and he has scenes with Moriarty in this show? I mean, it could be hollow him, of course, but. Oh, dear boy, you're hologram now. I am, yes. Ah, when did you die? I don't know. Yeah. Many funs could be had, as we often say, with the holodecks. Right, guys, as we always ask you all, can you please review this with a final score out of 10 for how you thought the trailer was? And if you can super your score, that'd be superb. We'd love to get on. Honestly, $3 would be actually kind of great.
And one more like. We're at 49 likes, so
Yes.
yeah. So as far as trailers go, what would you rank this out of 10? For me personally, I wasn't super stoked about much in it, even after talking about it. Didn't really glean a lot of new insights
Hmm.
discussing it, but I just kind of eh. It's not enough to piss me off, but it's nothing to get me excited. So I'm just very mid right now. There's nothing that really grabbed me in it. There's nothing that repulsed me to the point where I got upset. So eh, gives me a little more hope than the last trailer we saw, maybe. Um, so yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag for me. As far as like all trailers for Star Trek, I don't know. Fuck, it's like a 3.5, maybe. I don't know. It's not super great.
Hey, at least there's no starship being built in atmosphere in Iowa.
Oh, yeah. It's
It
not
looked
underground.
great. Damn stupid.
Yeah, it was a cool visual, I gotta
It's a
say.
great visual.
Even to tie in with the poster where there's a delta with the scaffolding and people welding. I mean, there's some cool stuff, but
Yeah, and for me, it is a good mid, like a C minus. Because
yeah,
C plus sounds too nice. So C minus, like it's. I feel more context. I like the sets less. I like the characters more because I feel like I have some sense of them in a like in the. I have a sense of them now, right? There's something. Um, yeah, but it's yeah. There's not a single one element in this, and it would have been kind of like all they had to do was make that Klingon battle shot bigger and have the end be like Holly Hunter. You know, she's on the bridge. She says, "Holly, pew pew, incoming ships. Who is it? We don't know." And then, and it's like seven. And then on the view screen, a Klingon warrior. He's like, "I'm not Jemima. It's like not a normal Klingon in normal armor. Ah, we have tricked you, Academy starship." And it dum dum. You know, it cuts out dum dum, and you see this fleet of Klingons. They're all great. Birds of prey and D5s and raptors. You know, whatever.
mhm.
Would be great.
Marco gives this trailer 3 deltas.
Yes. Uh, But I have to go again. So I'm going to say bye now, and you can finish live whenever you want, because you're welcome to, because you can also do that. But the pain. But see you guys. Let's say goodbye properly.
Yes.
Bye.
Well, guys, join us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our one of our anniversary lives. It's going to be a longer one, like so we're starting an hour early. So 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us for that. I probably will be drinking, although not heavily. But it's not the drunk yards. The drunk yards are going to be at the end of the month. So, but yeah, I'd like to thank you all for joining us. I'm going to end this poll real quick here with: do you like the new bridge of the Athena? Yes or no? No wins with 35 votes and 77%. So there you go. Maybe it'll grow on us. But yes, tune in tomorrow if you're able to. We appreciate you guys. And yeah, thank you for watching. And we'll see you later, I guess. So until next time, he is Commander Cockings. And he's Captain Foley. He said he's Captain Foley. He's down the hall. You can't hear him. Um, but anyway, thank you all. Have yourselves a great night, and we will talk to you soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Bye, everybody.